Hello from the Bryant family. For those of you who don't know us, my name is Kelly Bryant. This is my wife Sarah. This is Jemima, and this is baby Sawyer. So we just want to take a few minutes and share what God has been doing over this past year. We've spent the majority of our time fundraising this past year in preparation for moving to Papua New Guinea. The Lord has brought us to 75% of our monthly support and 100% of our one-time needs to get to the field. So huge praise item there. We also shipped off our crate, so we had a 5 foot by 5 foot by 4 foot box. We put a bunch of our belongings in and shipped off. So that should hit Papua New Guinea in December, so about the same time we will. So we also have applied for our visas and passports and all that sort of thing. And then we went through a couple programs, and I want to let Sarah share a little bit more about one of these, which was called Missionary Medicine Intensive Course.
Right, so this was a course that I did in March. It was designed for missionaries serving in a developing country and in a tropical country. It was to give the tools to know how to take care of my family and to keep them healthy, and if the need and the opportunity were to arise, to help with our friends and neighbors and those people that we'll be working with, to help with health situations there. I really learned a lot from the training. I was given some very valuable resources to take with me, and I'm just very grateful for the opportunity I had there. At that time was when I was 5 months pregnant with Sawyer, and so we're happy to introduce Sawyer, who was born June 24th. He's been a very happy and healthy baby, and just growing and just really thriving. He's been a blessing to us.
So as you may have noticed, the mountains behind us are a little bit higher than the hills we have in Baraboo. That's because we are actually just about 30 minutes outside of Colorado Springs in Colorado. We are attending a course called Compass put on by Mission Training International. This has been such a blessing to us, and a big part of that has been language learning. So I'm going to let Sarah share a little bit about the language acquisition part.
So the language learning, the first 2 weeks were devoted to that. I particularly enjoyed that part. We were given just very valuable tools. One of them was language acquisition projects, or LAPs, and they're projects that you do to help with recognizing the language and beginning to understand it, and then beginning to try to say it. And I was just amazed at how fast I was able to understand things in French, which was the language I was practicing in for some of the projects. The other thing we did was phonetics drills. So we have about 44 sounds in our English language, and there are many sounds that we have not learned how to say. And so these drills were to teach us to train our mouths to say these sounds that we don't have. And we were really impressed with how we were able to say sounds that we hadn't been able to say before after these phonetics drills.
Yeah, and just to add on that, one of the sounds that I was able to learn to do was the trilled R, which you have in Spanish, and even in Melanesian Pidgin, which we're going to learn. So super excited about that. That's been a huge struggle for me in the past. This last week and the week following this are aimed more at your transition to the field. So we learned how we deal with conflict, how we deal with stress. Both of those were through some simulations that kind of got the conversation started and were pretty intense. And then another big piece of this has been counseling our family towards spiritual vitality, whether that's actually sitting down with a counselor or going through classes that are preparing us to thrive on the field instead of just survive. Really aiming at vitality and longevity for the missionary. So that's been a huge blessing for us.
And we're also thankful that for our children there is some training as well. Sawyer is in nursery, which is a blessing to me to give me the opportunity to be part of the classes. But Jemima's in class herself, and so they're taking a lot of the concepts that we are learning and bringing them to a level that a 2-year-old can understand. And she's learning and growing and really enjoying the class. So we're just so thankful for this opportunity.
So we just want to say thank you to all of you for your support and partnership. We just want to let you know kind of what our timeline is looking forward. We are preparing to head out to Papua New Guinea either early December or early January. And this has been a long journey, as a lot of you know, and we're just so thankful for you guys partnering with us and preparing us to go out to the field and reach the unreached in Papua New Guinea. Thank you.